everyone, Lady Amalthea here, and I have a new video that I want to make. There's no easy way to do this, but Doreen Virtue's at it again. There's plenty of blog posts and videos about what's been going on with her in the past, so I won't go into all of it, but basically she's denounced all her work and has said everything she's done is evil and from the devil, and it's very sad because she's done a lot of harm to the community she once profited off, and now she's promoting things within the Christian community which are harmful towards the New Age, witch, pagan, Wicca community, and she's doing a lot of harm, and it really saddens me. But that's not what this video is going to be about. This video is about ableism, because so many people's response to Doreen Virtue's behavior is, oh, she must be crazy. Guys, it's not helpful. That is ableism. That is saying if someone is mentally ill, they are a bad person. I am mentally ill. I am not a bad person. Doreen Virtue is a con artist. She's a scammer. She has profited off our community, and when she decided, no, it wasn't good enough for her anymore, she turned against us. That does not make her mentally ill. That makes her a bad person. Those two things are not necessarily related. Yes, some mentally ill people are bad people. Some bad people are mentally ill. But some bad people have no mental health problems. It just frustrates me endlessly that people say these things, because it adds to further to the stigma against mental illness. 1 in 2 Australians suffer in their lifetime from some kind of mental illness, whether it's situational depression, long-term depression, PTSD, bipolar, anything. 1 in 2 Australians. That is half the population. I don't know what the stats are like for other countries, because I don't live in those countries. I live in this country. We have a crisis here at the moment. In the last, I believe, 10 days, maybe 12, 9 young Aboriginal girls have killed themselves. 9. It's disgusting what is happening in our country. And I'm sure this is the same for Indigenous communities around the world where they're being mistreated. And it just makes me so mad when people say things like, oh, this person's crazy because they're doing things you don't agree with. Because this harms people who are mentally ill. This harms people. This stops people from seeking treatment. It stopped me from seeking treatment for a long time. I heard on the radio yesterday that they're trying I'm not sure who it was, but there's an attempt to make life insurance companies stop discriminating against people who have sought help for mental illness. Because if you have, you can't get life insurance. I can't get life insurance. I can't get a lot of kinds of insurance because of my mental health. And it's more important for me to look after my mental health than it is to have insurance. Australia is different to America in terms of medical insurance. I don't understand the American medical insurance process, so I'm not even going to go into it. But here I can still get medical treatment despite the fact that I have mental health problems. I'm not discriminated against. Well, I am, but I'm not discriminated against in terms of being able to get help. And it makes me so mad when people just further this ableism. And if that's not a term if that's a term you're not familiar with, look it up. I'm not here to do the work for you. I'm just here to remind you that this attitude hurts people. This attitude is dangerous and damaging, and people need to stop. This goes for any figure you disagree with. Person, in power or person in your life, you have a problem with them and you say it's because they're mentally ill when they're not, that's not helpful. That's damaging. 1 in 2 Australians have mental health problems. Half the population. I believe our current population is about 24 million. So that's 12 million people. Maybe in America it's 1 in 3. Maybe it's not 1 in 2 in America. But still, it'd be a significant portion. It would be a significant portion anywhere in the world. People, you need to stop it. You need to stop the ableism. Just stop discriminating against those of us who do have mental health problems. It's not good. It doesn't set a good example. And when your kids hear you say that people are bad because they've got mental health problems, and maybe they have mental health problems themselves, they might not seek treatment. It'll make their lives more difficult. So please, I'm begging you, do not call Doreen Virtue crazy. Call her a bad person. Call her a con artist. Call her a scammer. Call her whatever you want, but don't call her crazy. She may be, but that has nothing to do with her behavior. It doesn't. It's that simple. I'm so over it. I'm just so over it. Bad behavior and mental illness are not necessarily linked. Yes, mentally ill people do stupid things. Not gonna lie, I've done stupid things. I do stupid things all the time. But just please educate yourselves. Please. I am begging you. Bad behavior and mental illness are not always connected. I think I've ranted enough about this. I've got other things to do today. I'm so fed up. I had to say something. So thank you for watching. Until next time, blessed be.